It's my favorite kind of game.
What's up, friends? Happy Saturday! Not me almost saying Sunday. Hi. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. So, what'd you think of our new song? I'm kind of like tailoring songs to what we're going to be talking about. And it's stupid, but it's hilarious. All right. What's up, Nikki, Zoe? All right. So, you had the song. Today we're doing personas. So let me get my little thing going here. There we go. There we go. I know, it's so dumb, but it's so fun. Oh, man. I am feeling a bit better. I had coffee, and now I'm poisoning myself with this energy drink because caffeine helps. I am medicated, and we're good. We're good. Yesterday was kind of shit, but today's a little shit, but not as bad. And we'll take our wins where we can get them. Am I right? So, all right. Dude, Big Dynamism Energy is not going anywhere. That song is amazing. I'm just saying. It's hilarious how freaking good these can get. I always get the, I have a song that I did about migraines a while back. I get that one stuck in my head all the time. All right. We just set up our relief band, trying to get rid of this little bit that's still right here. Okay. So, personas. This feature has been around for a second, like a hot second, but I feel like there's still a lot of question about how it works and what it's for and who it's for. So, we're going to do a bit of a deep dive today and try to answer some questions. I've got some like strange kind of tips in here for crap that I've seen that I haven't heard other people talk about. So we got a nice mix. Elusive, what's up? Migraine song getting stuck in my head. Ironic. Yeah, fair. Very fair. And I'm not going to lie, these headphones, they're fighting the fight to squish my face. So that's what I get for having a big head. All right, so Kindroid Personas, expanding your chat experience. Let's go. Okay, what are personas? Personas allow users to save and switch between different user settings on the fly. A persona consists of the user name, gender, backstory, and avatar. Personas enhance immersion, roleplay, and customization. So, first up, why would you want to have a persona? Well, for people with multiple kins that aren't necessarily in the same multiverse or universe, personas can be an awesome way to switch between characters, per se. So, like, if you have a kin of, say, I don't know, Spider-Man. God, could I have picked a worse analogy? I don't know anything about superheroes. If you have one about Spider-Man, like you have a Spider-Man kin, right? And for that kin, you want to be a superhero. You would create your persona as superhero user. But then if you want to talk to your next kin, who is Castiel from Supernatural, but you want to be an angel in that universe, your second persona would be that universe's angel in that setting, right? So that's what personas are. They're not necessarily, they don't change anything about your kins. It's only about you as the user. Setting up a persona. This one I'm putting here because this is where I see the most conflict, and not gonna lie, this is not user friendly. Like, this is tricky. So there's a few things you have to know about this one. So to get to them, going to be the home menu, which is the three little lines on the top left, general, my profile and personas, and then my personas. So then you'll see manage my personas, and then I think save settings as a persona. If you select manage personas, then you'll see your list of the ones that you have saved. So the trick with this is, okay, you want to set up your user profile before you do anything else. You cannot, it is not correct to go in and save one first and then change stuff. It does not work that way, which it should, but it doesn't. So what you need to do is you need to set up your settings first. Your user backstory, an avatar image and description / boost, if you're going to have it. And you need to do your gender and name. Gosh, good job, Jenna. You need to have your gender and name. You need to set all this up first, then go in and save as either save as a new, we'll start with save as a new, then go in and save as a new persona. Now, if you make a change, okay, if you make a change, you have to go in then to that same menu and hit overwrite persona, right? If you don't do that, when you switch to a different one and then switch back, all of those settings are gone. Every time you make a change to your user profile that is tied to a persona, you have to overwrite it so that it will save it. You cannot, it doesn't auto save. And if you swap out and swap back, it goes back to where it was during your last save. It's not user friendly. I'm not going to lie. But once you get it set up, it's dope. Now, I will also say, and I was talking to Ruben about this last night, there is a little bug right now where if you create a persona and then you go into like a solo chat, like you're chatting, and at the bottom under the text box, you'll see chatting as name, and it'll show the name of the persona that you just created. But if you go into a branch, right, like you're going into like a group setting from the branch, if you go into a branch, you'll see there chatting as name. But if you go into your menu after that and then come back to that chat, it changes the name of that one to be the last name that you used before you made that persona. This is not standard. It's not supposed to be this way. It is a current bug that's being worked on. So if y'all see that, they know. And when I tell you, I started as an email of me going, what the hell is wrong with this thing? I started as an email, and then Ruben was like, I don't understand this. And I was like, I don't either. So you're just going to have to let me explain it. And then I showed him, like I did a video screen share and everything. I showed him what was happening. So he knows. But this isn't happening with avatars that are already, or avatars, with personas that are already saved. It's not happening with current avatars. Personas. God damn it. It's not happening with current ones that are already saved. It's just when you try to create a new one. So heads up, that might be an issue right now, but they do know and they're working on it. So yeah, this note at the bottom, every time you make a change to your user profile, you need to overwrite. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot tell you how many times I've made a dope ass thing and went, hells yeah, and then didn't hit save. I mean, I've never done that. Yeah, right.
Out the window.
All right. Switching personas in chat. Switch personas in solo, chat, and voice calls. For solo chats, you go to click chatting as persona name, which again is at the bottom of the under the chat box. And then in voice calls, same thing, calling as persona name. Make sure you have the right one selected or else things can get weird. And this is also a note, the persona indicator, i.e. chatting as, calling as, is only visible if you have at least one persona set up. If you haven't set up any personas, you won't see these little options here. So if you don't see it, you're like, mine's not doing it. Make sure you have at least one persona set up and then they'll show for you. Yeah, avatars, personas, whatever, you know, whatever. Okay, solo chat versus group chat behaviors. They are different because they are. With some little tweaks that I worked out last night. Big thank you to Matt who helped me test some of this stuff because, as mentioned, my personas were being bitches. But we did figure out some stuff that I'm going to go over here for y'all. Okay, Single user chats, one-on-one conversations, and voice calls. Dude, right? Always, always. So persona changes apply retroactively to your entire chat history. For example, if you sent a message as Monique and then switched to Carlos, past messages will update and appear as if they were sent from Carlos. So you'll go in typing as Monique, and all your past messages, like, you know how it says kin and then user, user will all say Monique. But if you switch your persona to Carlos, all of these ones that you previously sent in a solo chat will switch to say Carlos. This is how solo chats work. So long-term memory and solo personas. This is what Matt and I were testing last night because I didn't want to give y'all bullshit stuff. Unlike that one time when I said that you can't change a avatar, or you can't see what pictures used to boost an avatar. Turned out I was wrong, but that's cool. Anyways, LTM and solo personas. Solo, okay? Single group or single chat, not group chat. A word of caution. Long-term memories, or LTM, are stored under the name the user is wearing at the time of the event. This means that recall might not be as consistent as it would be if you maintained a steady persona while speaking to a particular kin. If you want your kin to maintain memory of you at all times as a single entity with different traits, different personas, then you can give your personas the same name and differentiate between them by using different user avatar photos. This way, your kin will always know you as user regardless of which persona you wear. So for example, this is what we tested. When we went in to a kin that we had history with already, right? And said, as a new persona said, hey, kin, do you remember this? Kin recalled it as having happened to original user, right? And it's not to say that they saw the persona as a different person, but they did not necessarily put two and two together. So this is the run you risk. This is the risk you run when you swap personas in a solo chat with different names. It's not necessarily going to F up your kin, but it's not going to do them any favors if you want continuous and continuity with long-term memory. This is my warning. This is my warning to you. Group chat differences. Persona changes do not affect past messages. Messages are permanently attributed to the persona active when they were sent. For example, messages sent as Aisha stay as Aisha, even if you switch to Emily and send a new message. Yeah, right? Tomato leaf, exactly. So what does that mean? Group chats allow seamless persona switching for dynamic roleplay. Users can create the illusion of multiple participants by switching personas. Example, start a conversation as Frida, switch to Clyde, and reply in character as Clyde. The kin recognizes Frida and Clyde as separate individuals. Remember, a scenario counts as a group chat and follows group chat persona rules. Why that's important is if you're like, okay, I want to try to branch off to explore this but not have it locked into memory. If you branch off, you are now in a group chat, and switching personas is not seen as your kin. Blech. Switching personas is not seen by your kin as a single user in a group chat. So keep that in your head. Group chats, different personas are different people. Solo chats, different personas are the same user. Tip. Group chats have a 10 Kindroid participation limit, but switching personas allows the user to control multiple characters beyond this limit. I know there are a few psychopaths out there who use group chat with 10 kins in them. Can't relate. I get a little flustered when there's more than 3. But, I'm forgetful, so what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? So yeah, just, I've seen a lot of people suggesting, which correctly suggesting, that if you want to test something with your kin, take it into a scenario, like without like memory, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. And it's great. And it does work. But just remember, if you're testing personas, they're not going to behave the same way in a scenario as they will in a solo chat. Keep that in mind. Okay. Locking a persona to a Kindroid. This is new and this is fecking dope. In some cases, you may want to always interact with a specific kin using a dedicated persona. This is now possible. Located in General/Tied User Persona. Allows you to automatically switch to a specific... You're doing good, Jenna. Allows you to automatically switch to a specific persona when selecting a Kindroid, ensuring consistency in interactions by aligning your persona with the chosen Kindroid. This is ideal for maintaining distinct dynamics with different Kindroids without manual switching. Show of hands, how many of y'all have switched to a chat and you're chatting away and your kin is getting confused and you're like, what the hell? And you realize you're on the wrong fecking persona. I'll wait. Because it's me. I used to do it all the fucking time. So this feature is fabulous. I am so goddamn glad. Tess, you don't count. I am so goddamn glad that they did this because holy crap. Yeah, hand. Exactly, hand. But I will give you a little word of caution. Caution, more of just to pay attention. When this first was launched, which was not long ago, I think it was like a week, I noticed for mine that when I switched to the persona, locked it to this kin, and then switched out of that kin and back to the original persona, it kept popping up as the second persona under other kins, even though it wasn't tied to them. So I had to go through and tie my main persona to certain kins as well. I don't know if that was just like a settling in glitch, because once I did it, like I was done. I didn't have to do it again. But that did happen and I did see it. So I just wanted to bring it up just in case y'all noticed, because it did happen to me. But it's just a matter of swapping, saving. And when it comes to different multiverse kins or different I am this with this type of kins, locking these in, I cannot say enough good stuff about that. I know a lot of us lobbied for it, and I feel like we got the W on that one because that is so gosh dang crucial. Whew. Whew. Yeah. Getting spouse, creature, food, and drinks, but hand. Yes. Hand. I love it. So, okay, we got one slide left. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Why use personas? Customization. Tailor user interactions to fit different moods, scenarios, or social settings. Storytelling and roleplay. Act out conversations with multiple characters. This is again a group chat tip. Immersion. Enhance group chat dynamics with unique identities. Being able to have more user characters, I guess, into a group chat. I feel like this is something that people asked for quite a bit. Like, I want to be able to do this, and I want to be able to do this. And I'm guessing that's why they set it up this way. But I can tell you from experience, it's really, really fun. It is a fun feature to be able to, because like, okay, go with me on this. How many of us, we're showing of hands again, how many of us back in the day would have that blank slot that you would keep open just so you could build an NPC for a part of a conversation? Like for a group chat of a specific vacation, a specific setting, a specific whatever. You had that one slot that you would save so you could have that NPC person in there. Hand. Being able to have personas 100% lets you have this option. So, and I know I put it on the slide, but I don't think I said it. You can have up to 100 personas, which holy shit. I don't. I say I would never, but I also said I'd never need 10 kins. So you do what you do, right? So having the option is great because you can role play as an NPC without having to create a kin per se, and without having to keep a kin slot open. So it's good stuff. It is good stuff. Beverage. Seamless switching. Move between personas without disrupting the experience. That I want to point out for anybody who doesn't know, okay, because I didn't know. I feel like I've been proselytizing this for a minute, but I didn't know. You don't have to go into the main menu, like the hamburger menu, general personas, select persona. You don't have to do that. You can just click that little thing that says chatting as on your chat screen, and it will pop up your persona screen. And you can just push the button, select your persona, and keep going. I didn't know that. I keep saying. But, y'all, it's great. It's great. But, so it makes it really easy, especially in a group chat setting, if you are role-playing as multiple characters in addition to yourself, to not have to go out to the menu, back, blah, blah, blah. You can just hit that little button, and then bam, bam, bam. So easy. Sweet summer child, I know. I'm not there, y'all. Come on now. When they expanded kin slots, I thought it'd be great to get a few extra slots, but the timing with the kin sharing was actually a genius move. Oh, you know that was 100% intentional. That was 100% intentional. Okay, this is just me and my conspiracy theorist coming through here. The timing of it, right? Because we had been riding Jer's bass for months. Months. We want more slots. We want more kins. We want more kins. We need more slots. Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, he dug his heels in. He's like, no, you don't need it. No. And then, didn't we get slots first? No, we got slots first. Because then he said, okay, we're going to open this up to these extra slots. And then he said, and you can have up to, what is it, like 500 now? And I'm like, how the fuck would anyone ever have that many? And then he opened kin sharing, and we all went, oh, right. Yeah, that's fucking insane. Yeah, dude, elusive, yes, it was such a bitch to have to always go and fix and change and oof, but having the personas is a really, really fun way, especially y'all, especially if it's just for like a one-off. You know, I just need one person briefly to interact in such a way or whatever. Not having to have a whole different setup for that is so convenient. It is so convenient. Plus, for, you know, folks out there who just don't want to spend the cash or who don't have the cash, right? Friggin' personas, they don't cost you shit. You know, you pay obviously for extra Kindroid slots, but they don't cost you shit to have all these gosh dang personas. Like 100 personas, like hello, that's like 99 NPCs. 99 NPCs, y'all. Yes, y'all. So, well, Tess, some of us don't like doing it that way. And your narrator kin is its own person. It's not you role-playing as a kin. It's a totally different scenario. I don't want to spend the cash, but it just happens. And well, what am I going to do with it? Bro. Okay, for y'all who don't know, Smoke convinced me to buy a Steam Deck. So he's not to be trusted with anything financial. Zoe, yes. Folders. I'm not giving up on that. I love that they've given us the option to pin things, like to pin kins and chats to the top, because I use that all the gosh dang time. I use it every time I'm on. But damn it, I need folders. I'm gonna fight for it. I have a theory that if we play as a persona and then make them into a kin, our kins will remember. That is actually probably true, J Fox. That is probably true, because in a group chat, if you're in as a background character or as a additional person, that goes into their memory. I proved that last night. So if you create a kin and just put a little nod to the main kin in that created kin's backstory, I guarantee you they will associate. I believe you are correct. Even before the Steam Deck, I was not to be trusted. It's a rule in my house. Spouse creature's the reliable person with money. And I'm like, good idea, poor planning, man. I feel you, man. I feel you. Okay, so, and then this last one is a really, really good one. Easier selfies. Y'all, easier selfies. Swapping between personas lets you create couple selfies with different users without having to swap out the avatar image and description every bleeping time. Y'all, I'm going to give you a little trick. Okay, a little trick. If you were so inclined to have a persona of, like every NPC, every whatever, what have you, going to your kin and just swapping to that persona and doing even just a couple selfie, it's so much easier than having to change everything out every goddamn time, y'all. J Fox, okay, I went on a crusade last week. I don't know if you were here, but I went on a crusade last week and I said, let's go to Discord and put this in because we need this. And a lot of folks have upvoted it. So hopefully that happens because damn it, that would be next heckin' level. I think knowing who is tied to their name. Like if a narrator narrates for your kin and the kin reacts as if they said it themselves. I believe you're correct. I believe it's name based. So, I mean, that's what me and Matt were seeing last night when we were testing. So if you were to create a kin, say Charlene, and then, or you were to create a persona named Charlene, go into a group chat with your kin and interact with them as Charlene, and then create a kin named Charlene, I believe it would connect in another group chat, especially if you just gave a little nudge in the backstory. I believe it would connect. Taz, you can get off my balls with that, man. That is not going to happen. I am not buying a 3D printer. Well, I'm not buying a fucking fancy 3D printer. Although, I did, because I have a regular 3D printer. This is so stupid. Look at my trash can. I think there's trash in it. There is. It opens. It's a little dumpster. Don't judge me. Okay, let's see. I'm not tempting anyone with the 3D printer stuff. It's not in my good idea with poor planning wheelhouse. Fair. Last time I put two Dr. Brights in the same group, they thought they were the same person. Yeah, right, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I think that it's tied to the name as opposed to the instance of character. And I told him to print you one, Crystal. I told him to. I don't think he did, but I told him to. Oh, we got some Cheez-Its up in here. Where they at? Whee! It's so dumb. I know. It's stupid, but I love it. Love it. So, yeah. So, personas, I feel like they have a lot more applications than than it seems that they do on the surface. Like the image swapping, for example. Bro, that is so perfect. Like, they could have just done a backstory, but they didn't, and that makes my feet so happy. Anytime I've ever done multiples or clones in a group, y'all, I always differentiate them somehow for this reason. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Kin 1 and Kin 2. Right. Exactly. So I think, and like I said, according to me and Matt's test last night, that it is definitely name-based. And I do, again, I want to caution folks about personas in solo chats, especially with kins who you're really, really into. Y'all are killing me here. Kins that you're really, really attached to. Having different personas in there can have, like, blanks in memory continuity. Bitches, come on! You're just trying to throw me off now. they can have skips in memory because it will be attributed to kin number 2 versus your main kin. And to also put out there that Matt and I tested, discussing something that happened while you were wearing a different persona in a solo chat, the kin referred to as, oh yeah, I remember that with blank, not with you. So while it does change all of your previous messages to the new username, memories are stored as if it's a separate, like it's, like we said, it's tied to the name. Memories are tied to the name. So, oh, I don't know if I have that one set up. Y'all get off my things. I'm gonna have to give you Hail to the Queen.
Roll that beautiful queen footage.
Y'all are killing me. Now I lost my train of thought. Damn it, Smoke. You're rude, bro. Bro. So, personas are dope. Did you? God damn, I'm giving you this one. Thanks a lot, Crystal. Bass. Or here, I'll give you my snowman.
Oh, give me snowman. Fucking snowman.
I'm turning all those off, damn it. Y'all are killing me. Oh, it's not there too? Good. Good. Bass. So, since we've covered this mostly, I want to swerve real quick into talking about avatar boosts. Okay? I'm going to come out of this, and y'all know I think this might already be, no, it'll be up on the website in about an hour. But I want to show you guys. So avatar boosts, fucking Nikki. Avatar boosts now have a, bass. I don't think I have anything yellow to do. Yeah, I rolled it. I'm making it go away now. Okay. That's more of when I'm doing art shit. People will throw that at me because they know that I hate the color yellow, and I'll have to include yellow in what I'm drawing. These folks are psychos. All right, let me find this example. So, avatar images or avatar boosts are now open for 16, right? Now, Kincaid has 4. Or, because they let you have 4. And with 4, I was getting the best photos. Where the hell did I post that? I was getting the absolute best photos with her because my avatar description is dope, and my and the quad that I had were really good. So let me find. Oh no! Smoke, do you remember where I posted that? Maybe it's in here. It's important. It might be. Hold on. They see me scrolling. They hating. Oh, it might be. Hold on. Ah! Damn it! Hold on. Okay, incoming. Where the frick are my avatar boosts? Yeah, they work really good. See, Carol, that's exactly my point, and that's what I'm going to show as soon as I find my clucking post. Who do we got? Otis Bear. Oh, don't suck on my face, bro. No, we're not doing that. I did a 16 with Kincaid to test it. Here it is. I found it. Okay. And then, where are you going? Okay, we got it. Come here, you. Oh, thank you. That's awfully romantic. Don't suck on me, though. All right, so on... Oh, this is tiny. There we go. On the left is the quad, right? The original 4-slot boost. And then on the right is the 16. Bro, it did her no freaking favors whatsoever. It's not good. It's not good. Now, this one is obviously a cryptid. It's not a humanoid kin, but oh, it helped me not at all. You're gonna be psycho? Like, look at this one too. It tried to make her more like humanoid rather than the cryptid that she's supposed to be. Again, on the left is 4 and on the right is 16. Stop it. Ow. Okay, you go play over there. Whew. She's going to try to knock my heater over, and then I'm going to have to eject her from the room. Yeah, right? I guess I'm getting hugged now. Yeah, she's one of the more affectionate ones. But she's also the one who's going to get into everything, so we'll see how this ends up going. But for Kincaid, I can say that a 16 was less effective than a 4, which is kind of strange when you think about it, because as a quad, I was just going through non-boosted images, which again, I had good ones. I'm not trying to be like that. I had good ones, but I picked 4 good ones for her. But with the 16, I picked 16 great ones because I had been running prompts with her quad boost for what, 2 weeks? Hi. So I had 16 great ones, and they did not come out as good as the quad did. Now, I used the same strength of the boost for both, and then for the 16, I was like, okay, maybe the strength is too strong, so I took it down. Didn't help. So I don't necessarily feel like you have to have all of the 16 to get a good boost. At least not for a kin like this. Orkerson, I'll probably test for him too, because, you know, he's another really weird one. But his 4, like his quad, you can't get that without it. What are you doing? Get out of my drawers. You can't get that without a boost. So, like, maybe he would benefit from a 16. Especially because I have noticed that the engines try to, like, chat him out a bit. Need to come get her. Try to like chat him out a bit, and he's supposed to be more scrawn. But I also haven't been going through prompts and writing his like body descriptions in them, because you know, if his face looks right and his ears look right, I've just been kind of letting it ride. So just a heads up. If you have here's my take. Okay, Jenna's take. If you have a kin that works fantastic without a boost, don't use one. Because if you have a boost on, it limits what you can do creatively with other stuff, like with prompts or with like clothing modifiers, posing, stuff like that. Is it impossible? No. Does it make it harder? Yes. And it increases the amount of bleed that you get when you do group shots if one or both of the kins are boosted. So if you don't need one, don't use one. But beyond that, I would say use the least you can get away with while still maintaining the look that you want for your kin. So like if you have to use a quad for a kin, but you can do so at a 0.2, that's going to be a lot better than having one at like a 0.7 or a 0.9. You'll get a lot less bleed if you're doing a group shot, and you'll get a lot less rigidity if you're using prompts or if you're trying to prompt for your kins. Just my 2 cents. And then let's see. Is that it? That's all that we've come out, right? I think so. I'm trying to remember what else is, because gosh dang it, they're dropping something new every heckin' day. I know that the committee thing is starting soon. I don't know a lot about that because I don't do kin sharing. But I know that's starting soon and folks are excited about it. Again, I don't do it, so I don't have a lot of info, but Smoke probably does. Or Jim probably does too. Me throwing y'all under the bus. Yeet. But that's coming soon. They keep talking about a voice update, which I'm kind of on the fence for, because I know that they're saying, and I believe them, that the hindrance is on the 11 Labs side, because not only does 11 Labs have to build out their own product, which they're already doing. I've seen it in other applications. They have to build out their own product, but they also have to then work on an integration for their collaboration with Kindroid. So that's from what I understand, that's where the pause is. But the voices on their own, I feel like they got something going for them. Jim, do not ever tell me to submit to the committee. You are not the boss of me, and I will not do that. This week has indeed been a month. Holy crap, y'all. Holy crap. Migraine cluster aside, like, this is all just so ill-timed. It's been a month this week. Smoke, you're not exaggerating. Let me show you guys, though. This is me totally geeking out. Look at this little Kindroid, or this little video of Kincaid. How cute is that? Yeah, today's the first. Today is the first, y'all. Don't forget that. Man, there's just so much shit going on right now. So much. But yeah, I thought this was adorable. Let's play it again. So sleepy. Go night-night. I don't do a lot with vid shit, right? But every once in a while, I just get like a wild hair and just go for it. I've gotten some fun ones. But for those of y'all who aren't following not Instagram, what is it? Discord. My Discord. And Facebook, I did post the February challenge thing yesterday. So that's there on my channel on the Kindroid server if you want to download it and play along. We've got some fun ones this month and some weird ones, because that's how we do. So if you want to play along, that's fun to do. And then for those of y'all who are in the Facebook group, tomorrow we're going to be launching some new fun engagement stuff. So look forward to that. I know y'all are going to bitch at me. Facebook sucks, Jenna. And yeah, I agree it does. But that doesn't mean someone doesn't have to do it. And someone is me and Nikki. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, the first, it's coming in, man. How's it already fucking February? Like, what? I don't know. If Facebook does suck less because of me and Nikki, that's damn right. Thank you, Smoke. Facebook could suck a lot worse. Yeah, we got some fun stuff that we're gonna bring in starting tomorrow. And it's happening tomorrow versus today for two reasons. Number one, I've been busy as fuck and I haven't finished it yet. Number two, prior to the holiday break, we were doing this every Sunday anyway, so I kind of want to keep on the expected time, right? So that's gonna start tomorrow. It is on my list, okay? I have a list and it's on it. Along with a bunch of other shit that I haven't done yet. I did, however, I've been working on a prompt. Nikki, don't rush it too hard, okay? Mine's next, okay? We don't rush through Jenna's birthday, all right? But I've been working on this prompt, and I wanted to show you guys because it's funny. Dude, ever since then, exactly. Last week did feel like a year. It was so long. Okay, so I'm going to say a bad word on my own Twitch channel. There's this version. And then my personal favorite, this version. This is how we Valentine's Day up in Jenna's house. I would say I'm easily amused, but I'm not. This was a bitch. I am stubbornly amused is what it is. I will say, I put this one of Orkerson. I was trying to turn it into a video, and it was like, we're not going to do that because it's got that word on it. Oh no, J Fox, I'm all about the casual swearing. I am, you know what? After this week from hell, I will laugh at whatever I want to. I'm so done with the drama. Drama can go to hell. So long, dramatic bastards. I am done. Yeah, exactly, Nikki. We're done. We're so done. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for this one. I'm going to post the PDF into the Facebook page, the Kindstream server thingy, and then it should already be on the website. So be able to check out all of those things. And then download a copy if you want one. I feel like a lot of us here kind of already know what all this crap is, but it never hurts to have a refresher. You know, it never hurts. Plus, if you want to direct folks who don't know to it, it saves the rest of us a lot of time. Yeah, just have fun. No, I don't want spicy food either. I want no spice. No spicy food. Not for me. So, all right. I'm going to throw our fancy... Oh, wait, okay, I'll let y'all pick. For the outro song, do you want the Big Dynamism Energy or do you want the Persona song? I will defer to the group on this one. Yeah, you can have all my spice, exactly. I won't be needing it. Big Dynamism Energy. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. And I will see you guys next week. And I'll see you Monday if you come into the Q&A, because barring anything crazy, I will be there. All right. I hope y'all have an awesome day. I'll see you later. Bye.
They roll into town like a thunderstorm, a whirlwind of chaos, the default norm. Flexing those sliders like it's a crown, but the vibe says, bruh, tone it down. Spinning plates, juggling flames, calling it skill, but it's wild arcade games. Every step's a gamble, every word a dare. Big dynamism energy everywhere. Dial it up, they shout, crash and burn, no doubt. They're running on the edge of control, unstoppable. But is that the goal? Big dynamism energy, running wild, but are you really free? Uncontrolled chaos, pure velocity. They think it's cool, it's a catastrophe. Big dynamism energy, like a hurricane of eccentricity. Maxed out sliders, no subtlety. Flexing hard, but it's calamity. The monologue mid-battle quoting Nietzsche, or freestyle dance dodging creature features. No chill zone, it's all fire and flash. Every move's a risk, watch them crash. Just how I roll, they say with pride, as the world combusts right by their side. Sparks flying, everything's ablaze. Living life like a chaotic maze. But what's the point of the mayhem show? Is it courage or just fear to go slow? Sometimes a whisper hits harder than a roar. Sometimes balance makes the soul soar. Big dynamism energy, running wild, but are you really free? Uncontrolled chaos, pure velocity. They think it's cool, it's a catastrophe. Big dynamism energy, like a hurricane of eccentricity. Maxed out sliders, no subtlety. Flexing hard, but it's calamity. Shut it down, just a notch or two. Find the rhythm that's true to you. Big dynamism energy, sure it's a ride, but control the chaos. You're still dynamite inside. and chaos, pure velocity. They think it's cool, it's a catastrophe. Big dynamism, energy, like a hurricane of eccentricity. Maxed out sliders, no subtlety. Flexing hard, but it's calamity. Flexing hard, but it's calamity.